So what's up, guys? Welcome to our first podcast. I'm Ivan Drago. I'm here with
Leslie Chow, pleasure to be here, bro.
exactly.
Yeah, so this will be our very first podcast. Uh, First time talking on the camera. Here behind the camera, we have our cameraman Spider. Can you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, what's up, guys? My name is Spider. I'm here with my friends Leslie Chow and Ivan Drago. We're having a very nice time in Georgia, and yes, I'm behind the camera. I will ask the questions.
Okay, John. So where are we? Many people thinking maybe, what is this for a crazy view? Which city is it? Tell them.
So if you guess Tbilisi, Georgia, you guessed it right. Look at this. There is this Orthodox church. There we have Mother Georgia.
Yeah.
Very first time here, but very beautiful country. Very nice people, very nice culture.
Yeah, and I have one Georgian traditional thing here. It's called papara. We bought it yesterday in the mountains, and now I look like a real Dagestani, right?
Yeah, is that sheep?
Yeah,
Is it from
it
sheep?
smells like old sheep, very
Yeah,
old sheep.
very nice. I saw the eagle Habib.
You wanna try it?
Yeah, let me try it, bro.
I think he looks like a Kyrgyz boxer now.
Kyrgyz boxer?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Or Uzbek.
What do you think, people? Yeah? Very nice, huh?
Yeah.
So, me, David, the cameraman, Chris, and Alex, we packed our stuff and we decided to make a quick 5-day trip because why the fuck not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
First of all, guys, what is making you special?
People could say, or people often say, that we are on a spectrum, which is like a funny thing that we say. I think that I'm a very funny, actually hilarious individual. I know how to be funny, or at least the views on our TikTok videos say it. People very often recognize me or say that I'm similar to Leslie Chow from the movie Hangover. So that's quite funny. Yeah. But overall, I think I'm a very, special individual because I live quite unique life, like compared to other people in my age. Okay, and so what makes you special, David? What would you say that makes you special?
I would actually say that most of the people know me, especially in my home country, as a MMA fighter. I'm 20 years old. I had 6 MMA fights, won every fucking battle of that. And yeah, I'm undefeated. And I think I will continue fighting MMA.
Alright, guys, so as you mentioned earlier, you are in Tbilisi, Georgia right now. So, as you can see in the background, it's a very beautiful city. We
Yeah.
are also in a very nice apartment, and I'm pretty sure that a lot of people will ask now, how can these motherfuckers afford this kind of lifestyle to go to Tbilisi, rent a very nice apartment, go to Dubai, renting Lambos, driving around, eating the best food in the world, and yeah, I mean, you are like only 20 years old, so how is it possible?
Yeah.
So, first thing I would say that most of you people will know that we are not working in some 9 to 5 job.
A quick disclaimer. Also, it's not sponsored by our parents, if some people thought that.
Yeah.
Important thing to say.
Especially here on TikTok are many toxic people who
Yeah.
talk bullshit in comments. So he is a business owner. Me myself, I'm a business owner, and yeah.
Yeah. That's how we afford this life. Actually, not long ago, 3 years ago, I was a student of a software engineering school. So, greetings to the people of Sypeshy Prosek in Prague. My class teacher, this little bitch who kicked me out and made sure that I'm kicked out of the school. So yeah, if you were wondering, no, I don't have. I didn't graduate from high school. I am a high school dropout. I dropped out at 17, and here I am.
Yeah. Good glow up, bro.
Thank you. Bro.
Good transformation.
Do you have? Did you graduate?
Yeah, I was in the normal school, but when I look back, actually, last year I was in my 9 to 5 job and I fucking hated it. I was waking up and I was fucking disappointed that I have to drive to the job, spend 8 hours there, don't have energy and
Yeah.
time for training or
Yeah.
some business. And because of that, I tried many businesses and some worked, some not. And this is the reason why I'm here, yeah.
Yeah, I guess most people can relate. And can you tell us what kind of job were you doing? Because in my life, I've only worked one 9 to 5 job,
Yeah.
and it was I was how do I say solar panels. I was handling solar panels.
Yeah, I know.
So what did you do?
I did for exactly 1 year a job as car salesman. Actually, it's not a bad job, and sometimes it was kind of interesting. But the whole 40 hours a week stuff and the people there are fucking NPCs. And if you want to grow, especially in your young years, you cannot work in a 9 to 5 job. It's not possible. It's not possible to get these locations here with working a 9 to 5 job because, bro, if we are working 9 to 5, we had to ask our boss if we can get some free days to get here.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
we can stay here as long as we want. If we want, we can stay here 3 weeks. If we want, we can fly from Tbilisi to Dubai to I
to
don't know,
Siberia,
Yeah.
wherever the fuck we want.
or to Zimbabwe. I don't
Zimbabwe,
know.
Ugadugu,
Ouagadougou.
wherever the fuck we want, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro. I mean, it's not a long time ago. Like things have changed quite fast. Yeah, and
hard times create strong men.
that's correct. Yeah, yeah, Chris. So does that answer your question?
Yes, exactly. It's very nice that some young people try to make something out of their lives, and I mean, as you can see, you're like successful, I would say, and I'm very glad that everything is happening as you wish. So, yes, it's very nice. So the next question would be, I mean, you guys are traveling a lot. You're having an active lifestyle, and you're meeting a lot of people in different countries. What was your biggest life lesson in the past years?
Yeah, David, tell us.
So what I would say to the younger generation or to the younger people is that nobody will come to save you. Nobody will train for you. Nobody will make money for you. You have to do it all by yourself.
Yeah. Well, that's exactly what I wanted. I wanted to say the exact same thing. The thing is, that, as you said, nobody is coming to save you. No one is going to do the hard work for you, and you need to take full accountability for your life. What I mean by that is, no one can stop you from doing whatever you want, right? Uh, I know. I mean, it's not your fault if you're broke at 15, at 18, but if you're broke at 20, 25, you're a full-grown adult and you made your own decisions, and you're not satisfied with your own life, that's your fault. You are accountable for your decisions.
But
And if
also,
you,
speak.
yeah, and if you understand this at a very young age, then you start thinking about every action that you do in your life. That you need everything. Your current life situation is your fault, whether it's good or bad. It is only because of you. Yeah. What did you want to say, David?
Yeah, and especially when I speak to some guys from my home country, like somebody would call it NPCs. I'm not against the people, but you know what I mean. They say like, bro, yeah, one day I will get rich. One day they will fly $1 million from the crowds on the ground to me.
Yeah.
And I don't understand for what you are waiting for, especially as a young guy, bro. This whole traveling thing here would never be so nice if we do it with 50 years.
Yeah, exactly. Getting money when you're young is a completely different experience compared to when you're 50 years old,
Yeah,
right? And it's not even about the money itself, it's about the freedom.
yeah,
It's about being able to do whatever you want, and your life is not being controlled by another man, except the Jews. That's something we can't do anything about, right? But other than that, I think we are, besides paying taxes and doing obeying the laws, we are living a pretty free life, I would say.
yeah. Actually, he talked about Jews, and I don't know if you see it, but yesterday we was driving with this gondel here to the mother
Yeah,
of
bro, that
Georgia.
was a very funny story actually.
Yeah, and there
so
was two women in the gondel.
we got into the gondol with
Yeah.
two women, and they asked us to make a picture for them, you know. And then we asked them to make a picture for us, whatever, and we had a little chat with them. And so I asked them where are they from, and first of all they tell me that they have a Czech residency. So I asked them like, do you speak Czech? No, no. Ah, so where are you from? And they said, oh, we are from Israel. So then I was like, so you have Czech residency, you don't speak Czech, and you're from Israel. At that moment, I knew it's Mossad agents, bro. That was so fucking obvious. If you looked into her eyes,
Yeah,
they were Mossad agents, bro. They were
yeah,
after us, man.
and
They saw our TikToks, bro.
and also, also in the statistics, they're saying like in Georgia there are like 5,000 people or something. But bro, we walk here through the street. There are Jewish restaurants. Every second guy here looks like a Jew.
Yeah, I mean the Jewish community here in Georgia, or specifically in Tbilisi, is quite big. I mean, you see it in your everyday life.
Yeah.
But I didn't really have any negative encounter with the Jewish people here.
So Chris, do you have any other questions left?
Yes, of course. So, first of all, very solid that you already are so wise in your young age, and I guess you would even have like more life experience than the average 30 or 40-year old. So, it means a lot, in my opinion, and I'm pretty sure you can also give very solid advice and solid lessons to the younger generation. So, one of another question is, you both had a very interesting life so far. Did you had like some traumatic or some interesting experience so far?
Traumatizing experiences in our lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can talk about a few things, but I will let you speak, David.
Okay. So what comes to my mind is I'm an MMA fighter, and I would say this sport made me from the little boy to a real man. Like I know what it is to fight against another man 3 rounds with a broken nose or something, and just don't give up.
Yeah,
And
so
yeah,
something most people can't relate with. If you're doing any kind of sports, that's actually good, right? But I don't understand the people who are 20 years old and they're playing video games. Like they are waiting for, like they don't choose their own path. They are born in a city. They go to the school because parents chose it for them, or it's the closest school to their house, and they have no direction in their life.
yeah,
They don't choose life. Life chooses them, right? And so, besides how their life looks is, besides doing their obligations, their what they have to do, school, housework, in their free time they play Fortnite.
yeah.
They do drugs.
Imagine you're not the own main character of your life.
Yeah.
Imagine you level up your character in GTA or Fortnite. You want to make more money there. You have cars there, but why you don't do it in real life?
Yeah, that's I don't understand, man. But I'm
But I think most people play games because they want to distract themselves with the
from the
truth.
reality.
Yeah,
They want to
because
distract
they are
themselves.
too lazy. And what is easy? You sit on your chair, you put on your PlayStation, and shoot some people or drive your fast cars in a
It
video
makes
game.
complete sense. That's why people do drugs. That's why they play video games.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know what else they are doing.
So you have other questions left?
No, what was his question? His question was
About your experience.
my
For
my
example,
experience.
David,
Yeah, you told us about your MMA scene. Can you tell us about experiences that really changed you, or events in your life that changed you, that shaped your character,
that sharpened your mentality, you know?
that changed you? Like from this traumatized me and it changed me, because traumatizing events is what basically changes you, right? That's what changes your character.
Okay. Wait. Tell you, I will think about.
For me, bro, I had a very calm childhood, I would say, because most traumatizing events, they come from the childhood. But for me, I had lived a very calm childhood. I lived with a babysitter, so my parents didn't really raise me. That's why I say I'm a Vietnamese person with a Czech heart. But yeah, the first traumatizing event, I guess it's as for any other man, it was the first heartbreak when I was 15 year old. It was actually my classmate, first love, and I'm not gonna go into details, but yeah, that's something that changed me a lot. That's where the journey started to the person that I am today. Yeah, and then there's many other experiences. I was, for example, a gambling addict. That was not quite recently. Yeah, I have a lot of stories from when I was a gambling addict. But now I'm clean from gambling for over a year now. Yeah, that's also changed me a lot. Yeah. Have you made up your mind, David?
Yeah, I would also agree with you, John. Like every man has this one first heartbreak, this one first love.
Yeah, I know. So basically, what he's trying to say is some people, they take these traumatizing events and take it as a motivation to be better.
So I think you have, as a man, two choices if your heart gets broken by a woman. The first choice is you play the victim, you run after her, you don't forget her, And the second choice and best choice is you get motivated by it. You take it as motivation to get disciplined and level up in your life in every areas.
Yeah, it's
And
basically a sign from God,
yeah,
as many people would
probably
say.
it is. And I would say this is the way me and John was working through.
Yeah, and I guess that's the same experience for many other men, but they chose the second option to play the victim. The average experience for other men is they break up with their first girlfriend, and then you see them for the next 3, 4, 5 years fucking up their life completely. Like
Yeah.
they are like I lost this girl, my life is over, my life is gefixt, you know.
Yeah. But
Now I'm gonna what else is there to do in this life? I'm gonna booze, I'm gonna take drugs, I'm gonna play video games,
yeah.
I'm just gonna do what I'm being told to do.
Not only when you get heartbroken by a girl, also when you get in a relationship. Because I saw so many guys, they have goals, they have visions for their life, and they was doing well, and then they know some girl, get in a relationship with her, and forgot everything.
Yeah, bro, that's I've heard many stories from my friends.
Yeah.
They are, for example, 20, 21. They got into a relationship at 17, 16, 18, whatever.
Mhm.
They spent the last 3 years with the girl. They
Mhm.
broke up, and so basically they just wasted their last 3 years of life.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
That's it.
you could say that it was a nice experience, but guys, whenever you're in a relationship, don't forget to do what is important. You need to set your priorities straight. I'm not telling you that you should not have a relationship, but you cannot bet all your time, bet everything on another person. I think this summarizes who we are. I think that was enough for the first podcast. Now people at least know who we are, where we come from, what we do, or we didn't really mention what we do, but our worldview and other important things. Write a comment, like the video. You can also subscribe so you don't miss any upcoming podcasts.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
thank you, Leslie Chow.
Thank you, Ivan Drago. It
See
was a
you at
pleasure.
see you at the
And
next
thank you,
podcast.
Chris, for the questions. See you in our next podcast, guys. Pam.